Okay, let's see. I put it a little bit lower because I heard it a little loud in the last video. And I'm telling you, I will get real pissed. As humble and as nice as I seem I am, I will get so fucking riled up that my videos will get muted. Wow, whatever. But let me see. Okay, let me see if I'm just gonna do one. Okay, I'm gonna go through it all to see what any cards only won. I'm not gonna reshuffle it. Whatever wants to come out in this round. Get out that bed. So this one, 3 of Cups with the Emperor reversed and the 5 of Wands reversed as well. And the 3 of Cups, this is a celebration of your emotions because the cups have been coming out, pouring out its emotions, and this is a trinity, like completion in a sort of way. It's not a completion, it's like us getting out of the duel, you know, seeing another way and celebrating to now go further. You get me? And when the Emperor upside down, the Emperor stands affirm of what he believes. This is a masculine that's assertive. Like you go around him and you'll feel the presence of that masculine. You know, let me pause it because that's it. And the masculine. So he's very set in his ways. Because he has a lot of wisdom. So, but whatever. But with all that, being so assertive and masculine and everything, okay, reverse is like you're probably too in it. You're probably too in it because you know stuff and you have a lot of wisdom and you know a lot of truth, but you're so stubborn not to hear somebody else's truth and understand that that's their truth and you have your truth and that is the truth. You are taking it as no, like this is how it is and this and that. So there's some areas that you probably need to tone down on your logistics, right? And being like soften that masculinity, like soften it up, be a little softer, like tone down a little, right? And then with the 5 of Wands upside down, you're gonna think it's more to it since you haven't jumped into that you're thinking more of it. Because also too, our mind can only process what it's experienced. This is a perfect example, right? So like if up to now you haven't dealt with something that you haven't dealt with, if you haven't gone through that truth journey, right, with yourself, to find yourself, to heal from a lot of stuff, from a lot of trauma, you know, to just do that, you could only think about how it's going to turn out. And what is your mind does not, it only knows what you've already been to. And if you never, obviously if you're just trying to find a way out, you haven't found a way out, right? So your mind is going to just make up a story and then you're in paranoia again and you can't find your way out. So that's working up to it. So you're probably gonna feel like it's more of a battle than what it really is going to be. It's not going to be as much as you thought. So like you paranoid yourself, or you like not wanting to deal with it, you know, whatever it is to like work on to get through that emotional period, you're doing it to yourself. Having this paranoia thoughts, you know, thinking about the journey that you got to do, or just knowing what you gotta face. So I mean, it could go on a good way, that all that paranoia, whatever it was that was just building, like you thought that it was gonna be more than what it was, isn't prepared you for. And that's why it's not, because you were already going through it right? But you probably did avoid some stuff. So however it's gonna play, you're gonna go through the journey. You're gonna do it however your mind decides to throw it, and paranoia or whatever it is, but it's going to still happen. And yeah, and it's taking the step, like you're already in the steps to take it. So that was, I want to say, probably, since it's been so emotional and everything, in your masculine, and you're so masculine, you have to tone down your masculine, you have to tap into your emotional side. And because you do not, you're cold-hearted, like you sit in your knowledge, you sit in what you know, but you're cold at it. You're cold at it. So you're too masculine, you're too like, you're too much, right? So because you haven't really found the balance in your emotions. So tap into your emotions, and that's why you're so, because masculines that have not been shown to be emotional or whatever it is, they have a very tough time, obviously, trying to find it. Then, because then they're like, oh, I want to be emotional. It's like, I now understand, it's like a release, whatever. But by the time they're so masculine, it's hard to like dim it down and be in it. So I understand the paranoia and this emotional roller coaster that you need to go, right? You need to take that journey to like lower your masculinity, because you need to take the steps, right? You're going to take the steps, but you need to take the steps, right? To tap into the emotions, because that's what's going to, you're the star. That's what's going to make you shine and align. That's what's gonna make you align. That's the whole part. So yeah, you gotta tone down your aggressiveness, like your something. Work on that. And remember, it's not gonna be as bad as what you think it is. So you're preparing yourself you're already preparing yourself. So you know, it's, damn, what the hell's that saying? Is whatever, you think so much bad, so you're not so disappointed at the end, so you don't have to go through so much like this, because disappointment is like letting you down, like you're falling. So work your strength up, so you don't have to, like, you meet in the middle. You balance yourself. The paranoia and your journey, or whatever it is that you're gonna have to face, is gonna balance out. Okay, so yeah,